welcome back, peoples. As you can see, I am back. And I'm going to be playing Halo 2 on the original Xbox, as you can see. Original Xbox here. But, I did, last night, I did some changes to my, my setup in my room for how I have all of my, well, how I have a lot of my, gaming stuff. Because I have, you know, a good amount of gaming consoles, because I have Xbox One, PS4, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and then I have, yeah, well, the original Xbox right now, and then a Wii U, and the Nintendo, and then the Super Nintendo, Mini, I should say. They're not the full ones; they're the mini ones, the ones that only, you know, or classics as they're called. NES Classic Edition and SNES Classic Edition. I just call it Nintendo Mini and Super Nintendo Mini because that's just how I knew those consoles by that name. But I have changed some of my setup because actually, and I forgot to set this up. I'll set it up now, but because I did put all these pictures on Discord, but I recently changed the shelvings, the shelving unit, whatever, that I had used to have my TV on, and then all my all the gaming systems, gaming consoles and stuff on there with some games and other random stuff. It was, you know, it was pretty wide. It makes me die just thinking about it. But no, it was like, yeah, it was a good amount of space taking up with it. And it was just flimsy metal. So let me see if I can just save these. Because I took this on my phone while I was getting everything ready. I thought, hey, why not? Let's, because well, it was suggested to me to stream it, but I'm like, I kind of had to unplug everything, including the computer, because of all the because it was really bad for cables. I mean, it kind of is still kind of bad right now, but hopefully I'll be able to sort of, you know, clean up the cables a bit better. You know, such as, you know, just wrapping some of them together, just to, you know, have them not so tangled. But at least this way, if something happens, if I did need to get a cable or extra things, whatever, I can actually get some easy access to that. But let me just... Yes, one of the things I forgot to do, and I should have gotten it right. It's fine, it's fine. It's good. Everything's good. And so I'm slowly trying to get things organized, because, yeah, it's just nice to have a better setup, because before what I did is I had one monitor on this side over here, and then one monitor way on a dresser drawer on some of, you know, like, I don't know, about, 4 or 5 feet away, and then I had one monitor that was about probably, you know, whatever this is, about the same this way, but then plus, so it'd be about 6 feet away technically from me to look at. And so and that's the preview screen, which I have it over here, but I have Discord open. So I would have like the chat and everything on this side, and then the preview of what's showing on the stream over here. And you know, it would have been nice to have it more close together. And just how I had things set up, there was no way that was gonna work. Especially with that shelving unit, it was just not. It was not good. It was not a good one. But anyways, but yeah. So I had decided to get a small bookcase, but obviously not using it with having books in it. And I looked at it. I'm like, okay, this, you know, it's a decent price. It was like $29, so $33 altogether, which is pretty good. It wasn't too heavy. It was a little bit more heavier than I thought it was, but it wasn't that heavy. And I measured like the heights and things, and I'm like, well, this is close. This should be close enough to the height that I had it before, and it should be wide enough for me to put the TV on, and it hold the TV, and it'd be fine. Like the weight and everything of the TV, it should be fine. It's a Sony flat screen TV, so I'm like, it should be fine. These aren't the big TVs anymore, but because of that, I had, just thought this would work. This would work. That made me happy. That I was able to get something a good price and a sturdy enough whatever. But yeah, so I just last night I set everything up because I wanted to stream it, today. So I streamed earlier before I went to work, and then right after I went to Walmart and I got this. I thought though the back of it would actually be would be wood, like be solid wood. I think it's supposed to be like oak or something. Could be wrong. Could be just a look. It's supposed to look like oak, but then it's not actually oak. I don't know. I don't know how these bookcases are designed and made and manufactured. I just know it says, "Here's this," and I go, "Okay." But thankfully, the back of it was actually just cardboard. So it's one of those faux backgrounds or faux backs where it's not actually wood. It's just you put it against a wall. No one sees it. No one looks at it. The backing of it's like, oh, is this actual wood? And like knocks on it to test, but they just look at it and go, it looks nice. It matches. Which is great for me because I actually didn't want the back at all. I'm like, if I had to, if it was actual wood, I'm like, oh, how am I supposed to cut holes in this thing for wires and stuff? But it was cardboard, so I was very happy about that. I'm like, good, good. But yeah, so it took about maybe an hour just because I had to take breaks. Well, again, it was late at night. It was. So I did hang out with some of my friends after work, after I got it from Walmart. And because my friend said, "Hey, you want to hang out?" I'm like, "Well, I was planning on getting this bookcase made, but I'll buy it, bring it to my house, leave my room, and then go hang out, and then go back, and then just finish it." I think altogether I was up till like 3 a.m. I guess, pretty much. But it was just cleaning it off and making sure it was fine, and then and making sure that if I needed any tools, but you really didn't. It said you may need a hammer, but I didn't need it to like hammer in the pegs or whatever. I'm like, you don't need that. It's gonna be fine because it gives you screws to screw in, and it gives you an Allen key or a J key to do it to screw it in. So it's like, okay, well, it's all there. All the holes are pre-made. You just have to put it together. So, but the big thing was me trying to figure out how to place all of these consoles on here. And even today, this morning, I had to reconfigure it. So I'll show you the pictures. Then I'll actually show you with the webcam here what it actually did look like. I mean, what it does look like right now. But anyways. We got Mike from Canada here. Welcome to Stream Deck something by. And we have Frozo918 here. Welcome to Stream Deck something by. I love the new setup, by the way. Yes, I showed these on Discord, but I will show the more finished product soon. But I'll just kind of briefly show the pictures on the stream. And he's cheering with bits. Thanks. Thanks for the cheer, JD there. All right. So I forgot this earlier, but I'm just saving what I sent on Discord, and I'm gonna show it up on stream. And then I will take the camera and then do a bigger screen and show you kind of how it is now. It's not too different. It's a little different because I moved. I used my my gaming computer, which is not working at the moment, so it's kind of just sitting there. And then my streaming computer, I've kind of put them closer together. So because because I don't have the shelving, the metal shelving unit anymore, I wouldn't have anywhere to put my monitors for my computer. So I'm like, okay, well, I have these two computer towers. I'll put one on one on the other, and then I just have to look down for certain things, but it's not too bad. It could be worse. It could be worse. They could be just on the floor, but I'm like, okay, at least I have this, and it's temporary because I want to get not a bookcase, but I was thinking of something like that, but I think it'd be easier just to get those plastic drawers or whatever, where they're plastic. Some of them are clear, like the actual things the shelvings or whatever the dressers, whatever. It's plastic. You just put stuff in, and it's like not that wide. It's perfect to put like my gaming controllers, right? And put the video games and that I have somewhere and things like that. So, and then I can put the monitor on top of that. So, and it'd be about the same height or close to it. So, those are the next steps. But I wanted to get this done. I wanted to have this started so that at least I have some things working. All right. So let me do this here. I'm gonna open them up. Okay, let's minimize Discord here. Don't need that. So this should be able to cycle through these, but okay, so we bring this over here, and then I should be able to at least this here. Photos? Does that work? Of course not. That would be silly, right? Okay, that is weird that that's not working. It should just show up, but it's like, no. I guess I could just show that display. That should be fine, I guess. Let's go. No, not this display. Let's go the other one there. No, that's not what I want. I want this guy, and then I can kind of just. Sure, I'll make it bigger. How about that? That works. There. Okay. So let's just whoop. There. So that's how it looked like. That is how everything looked like. Oh, we got TL David here. Welcome to stream next time. Bye. How long are you streaming How long are you streaming this tonight? I'm not busy and want to run some Apex with you if you want to tonight. No, I'm pretty tired. It is 11 p.m. Eastern time for me. And I've done a lot of things this week. I wasn't planning on streaming really that much at all, that long. It's kind of just a chill stream for me. But anyways, this is what my room used to look like for my setup. You don't see the other screen, but there's a dresser on the left side of my room. From here. And that was where I'd have my preview of the actual what's on the stream projected there, and then I would have on the other monitor beside the TV. That's where I'd see the chat and the stream itself on OBS, like all my OBS stuff. And then you see the computer at the bottom on the left there, below the monitor. And then there I had my Nintendo Wii, and then Wii U, and then I had the power supplies at the bottom of that. And then I had some random VHS tapes, and then I had my Xbox One, then the original Xbox below it. And then I have the 360, PS3 on the right side. And it's again, and then there's some of the games, the controllers in that bin, on the right side. But as you can see, it's a bit cluttered, right? And yeah, so it might there. Of course, there's the webcam right there. And there's the other. You have to see that suitcase. Below the suitcase is my gaming computer that is no longer working at the moment. It just doesn't look as good. And oh yeah, and the PS4 is underneath the monitor there on the left side. So yeah, I kind of had everything all spread out and just put there temporarily just so I can get things working, but I'm like, okay, I have to fix this at some point. But again, the metal shelving here, this shelving unit, it's very flimsy metal. Like I could easily just pull it apart and it could fall apart. I had to get screws, longer screws to actually hold all of those shelvings together. So, it's great. So I was like, you know what? I gotta get something different. I gotta get something different. But here, so this is when I cleared everything off. That's how it looked. Again, very flimsy metal. Could easily just. Oh, you can see the bottom one at the bottom left. It's kind of uneven already, but yeah, that's not what it was meant for. It was meant for other things, not holding a TV and gaming consoles and other stuff. So just like, you know what? Let's get rid of that. Let's make some more room. And so I got this bookcase. It's a black. What is it called? Like True Black Oak, or some name like that. Got out Walmart. $33 altogether, pretty good. But here it is. I'll see if I can zoom in here. There we go. But yeah, that is so yeah. Again, like I wanted the no back on it. I want to be able to, and I figured it would just hold on its own, the structure, and that then having all this open, so then I can just have the I can fix any cables, and also allows the Xboxes or the PlayStations or whichever would really need the fan to let out all that heat to have some airflow, because having it all boxed in would not be good for the machines at all. So but yeah, so it worked. It was the perfect size to fit the TV. A little bit taller, as you can see, because the TV is actually going past the my shelvings that I have above. Cause yeah, you can't really see, but yeah, I can see it's actually just because that's when I did put those shelvings on there. Uh I just made it the same height as the TV because I'm like, well, whatever. So that's why this is actually a bit taller. But I mean, theoretically, I can just, because of how it's on these metal rods that are screwed into the actual wall, but I can actually like take these little lips, these metal lips or whatever hooks, and then just bring them up a notch, so that it just goes past this. But I don't know. I think it's okay as it is. I'm not gonna put this straight against the wall, anyways. Um, but if I really needed to, I would just take everything off the shelf and just bring it up. Um, you know, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Again, I want to get something right next to here, and potentially one other thing here that's not this size, but probably like cut in half, right? But it's a plastic one where actually it has shelves in it. Yeah, I could put like controllers, like Xbox controllers on one, and then the one below would be like PlayStation, and then the other one being like all Nintendo stuff or whatever. But again, if I get two of them, that's where I can kind of really, organize things better, spread things out, so it's not all just lying all over. And I have to fix the cables, but because the back here, we'll see. essentially the finished product. There we go. So we have the TV there, of course, and here, yeah. So here's what I have it as. Um, yeah, that hasn't changed, but yeah. So it's Xbox One because that's what took longer. I was trying to figure out. Okay, well, I would have liked to have it all like either all the new stuff up here, and then it would be the older ones, and then something else here, or like have it so it's Xbox. These two rows would be Xbox for these two shelves, and then the bottom would be all the other stuff. But just by how the different sizes of each console, it wouldn't fit. And so I just decide go, okay, well the new console is sort of like slow going down in generations, right? So you have Xbox One, PS4, and then Xbox 360, and then PS3, and then original Xbox, and then Nintendo, basically. Though the Wii I may get rid of because I could play Wii games on the Wii U. Mainly I kept this for GameCube stuff, but the GameCube portion of the Wii has stopped working. I may open it up or may try it again to see if it decides to work, but if I can't fix it at all and just the Wii part is working, I might just I don't know, give it to someone who just wants to play Wii games or something, or see if I'm able to sell it as just the Wii, but not with the GameCube part working. Uh, but yeah, because again, I can just play the Wii games on the Wii U, so it's like, all right, well, I just I got a stand like that today. Oh, did you, David? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it looks like a pretty standard one. There was the black one, the true oak, true black oak, whatever, and then there was a lighter brown one. But I figured this would kind of match a bit better because I eventually want to get a couch that turns into a bed. It folds out into a bed, like not a pull-out couch, but essentially, it would be a futon or whatever. But it looks like an actual couch. Like there's cup holders and everything. Like it looks like a couch. But that color of that would be black as well. So I figured that would match with the aesthetic I'm going to. But you need to get a retro PS1. Well, that's the beauty with the PlayStation 3 is you can play any PlayStation 1 games because it has a built-in PlayStation in it. And that's the thing. You're able to run like it's not an emulation. You're running the games off the disc. Which is why you could play GameCube games on the Wii, the original Wii, because it was a GameCube. It had GameCube hardware in it. So all you'd have to do is tell the Wii to go to activate the GameCube part, and then the Wii part of it turns off, and the GameCube part just, goes into GameCube mode. So at the PlayStation 3, I can pop in any PlayStation 1 game and it just works fine. You can tell it to do certain enhancements, I think, but it's not really like you're running the game. Like it's essentially a PS1. So in for that I wouldn't get a PS1 because I already got one. For PlayStation 2 games though, I'm just I don't know if I'll get a PlayStation 2 just to play that. Um because I got in a PlayStation 2 for my brother because he likes, GTA games, so that's the only games he really knows how to play well. But there's some other games he likes, but I mostly got that for him. So I don't know if I'll get a PlayStation 2 at all because a lot of the games, I don't know how many exclusives there were for PS2. So that's what I try to go for is more exclusive stuff. But I don't know, maybe one day I'll get a PS2 and just play some PS2 games, but for the most part, it's like original Xbox is kind of the more original one I want to get because there's a lot of games that I remember playing with the original Xbox that you can't play them on the newer systems. Like you couldn't play it on the 360 because they're not emulated, or Xbox One because it's also not emulated, and they're not emulating and doing any more backwards compatible games anymore. They're done with it, unfortunately. So so that kind of really makes me happy about getting this, because I'm like, now I can just get the games that I've wanted to play, thinking they would be backwards compatible for these guys, but they're like, nope, we're done. I'm like, all right, well, time to get some games for this guy. But yeah. So, anyways, that's essentially what I've done. I did change the placement of this because I still have, and I got rid of I got rid of the bin I put these in for the power supplies, and I just put them behind, spaced out kind of, but there's, I mean, it's better because that way this gives me more room to put the computer closer. But so all I really changed was like that stuff, but this is flipped up, so I dropped the shelf down enough that this can flip up, and then I actually put some of the games that I had loose in here. But I will show that to you guys. But I'm just that's essentially what happened yesterday, and I was sort of testing things out and everything. Again, just minor changes, but it's basically the same. So I'm just gonna go back to go back to here. But I am going to switch over to my webcam so that I can actually show you kind of the setup I have now. To move some things here. Let's move this here. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this a different way. And I'll try to take this piece off completely. Should be able to adjust it. That's right. Right? I think I've done this before, but might not look to now. Come on. I did this before. Oh, that's not gonna let me. That's okay. That's okay. I'll just take this. It's no big a deal. There we go. Alright. So let's do a little tour here. There we go. Alright. I have to... Oh boy, this cable is hot on things. So that's good already. Ooh. Do a little ride here. Okay. So let me switch to bigger mode. Where is it? There we go. Okay. So this is yep, this is what it looks like. There we go. All right. So let me bring this light up here. I go down. So there's the there's where I have the preview monitors of seeing what you guys see. And then yeah, so that's a big change as I move the 360 up, and then the PS3 is there, and then over here are some of the games that I had loose and kind of at the ready to play some stuff. But other than that, it's pretty much set up the same. I just made sure everything was working. Basically preparing myself to hook it up for the stream. Oh yeah, I haven't finished my Nutella, but that's okay. But yeah, so this is my setup here. So I have, this is the main table I use for eating, as well as watching the stream. This is my numpad that I used to do the different changing of different things here. So if I hit, so yeah, so I can that's muting my mic. Right, so this would be picking the different scenes. So let's say I want to go a bigger screen to show the game, and then I hit 0, and oh, there it is. And I'm like, oh, let's go back, and I hit it, and oh, there we go. So that way I can quickly do it enough that I don't even have to look at it sometimes, and I just kind of know where I want to switch it to. Things like that. And of course, there's my coffee. Oh yeah, and then there's the OBS there. I have my CPU. You can't really. You can kind of see it. Come on, adjust. Anyways, you can kind of. Come on, just whatever. That's the CPU. You can't really see it because of how this webcam is. That's the CPU. Over here, so I have it so you can see GPU, CPU, all that fun stuff, the task manager, which you just can't really see it. Dumb. Anyways, but yeah, so there's you guys, and then this is all OBS stuff here. Oh yeah, and there's my lights, my little lights I have here, which I can change colors, which it doesn't really register well with this webcam when it's pointing at me. You can kind of see the differences, but you know, that's again another thing I have to work on. But it kind of helps with my face a bit. Oh. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it, and yeah, that's my setup. Because it used to actually is over there. There's my dresser, but that's where the monitor used to be there, and then there's the one it was on top of here. This one was on top of here, and then this monitor was on top of the dresser, and yeah, it was a bit silly. But yeah, oh yeah. Also, here's the other table here where I have, of course, the keyboard when I do stuff and the microphone. For now, I would like to get an actual stand, like put there, and then have it so it comes out and I can adjust things. But anyways, I see my comments. Yes, you do. Oh yeah. So this is the Xbox. If you can kind of see it. Yeah. So that's the Xbox. Cabling that I have, adapter stuff. So I have you can see the cable. That's the cheap cable I bought for the original Xbox, so that it can be quote unquote HD, or at least better quality. That's the red, green, and blue component cables, and then I have to have a box that makes that then into HDMI, so that it goes into the computer through HDMI to yeah, everything. I was close to the mic. I apologize if it was a bit loud. It was right there. But you know, it's fine. You understand things when I'm closer. But yeah, so I have it hanging right now because again, I'm just, if I have my switcher box, which should be coming in at some point, I'll be able to get it. Then I'll be able to just have everything plugged in, hardwired in, all these consoles plugged in, all ready to go, or at least a majority of them, so then I can just easily just go, oh, I want to stream this, and boom, have it ready to go. But for now, that's what I have, and that's the setup. So again, the wires are still a bit temporary and a mess, but again, because I don't have everything the way I want it yet hardwired, and also you know, I kind of just wanted to make sure this worked. This idea of mine worked, and it does. And then I can kind of work at getting the cables a bit better. But anyways, what was it? Oh yeah, so here, that's why things are a mess, by the way, because I'm trying to slowly get things to be a place they should for me. So there's all the controllers. I did split it up so that that's Xbox and PlayStation. And then, and then that's all the Nintendo ones. So, that's the only, quote unquote, organizing I've done for the controllers. But that's all I can do right now until I can fully get the stuff I want. But yeah, so let's see if I can put all this back. But that's essentially the tour as of now. Oh boy. My hand. Do you see my hand? That's a little bit. All right. Come on, be nice. Just work. Okay. Is it like it kind of fits into this camera tripod, but the mount here, but it's not exactly, so I have to use a bit of tape to keep it there. But again, at some point I will get better things for this to hold it. Here we go. Oh, and there we go. Okay. Oh, moved. Lovely. Oh, of course. Go about there. Ah, close enough. All right. But yeah, so that's the update. That's the new things. Which is kind of nice. Again, once I get everything fully worked out, behind me will be a couch instead of a bed, and I can actually sit down on, and then I can play the games. And then I'll have the two little dresser things, but they're plastic ones that I can just easily put all the stuff I want in there. So then, and then I'll have the two monitors on top of those. So when I sit back, I can still see the things better. Instead of looking down like this. Oh, there's the comments. Oh, there's the preview. Oh, all right. But yeah. Oh yeah. So again, like when I change the colors on the like you kind of see that's red, but then it changes, it adjusts for that. And I have the green, you can kind of tell. Blue is probably a little bit more, you can tell. But it's just how the webcam is. It goes, oh, that's red. I don't like that. So it's hard to change colors. Huh? Let's do like a purpley. You kind of tell it's purple-ish. Whatever. Anyways, so yeah. That's what's new. That's what's new. Also, what's new though, and it just happened today, this morning, is the live streaming work that I do for the local town council, because they, of course, a lot of them now are doing live streams of their council meetings because the public can't go in the building to view some of these proceedings. So because of this, a lot of them are starting to do live streams. So with the same same person that I'm working for, did that setup, the live stream setup for my town council. There's another one that's a little bit farther away, but that one's been done, and it's because one of the people used to work with the live streaming, see me do live stream, let's say. When I did the town council, saw that I did really good, I know what I'm doing. They actually want me to help out on this new setup at this other place. This other town council. So, and they also said that they would provide transportation. Which means I would be able to get a little more money, but that might also mean I'll be a bit more busy. It will probably be on Thursdays. Not every Thursday, So because with the live streaming that I do, it's sometimes it's on Tuesdays. It's like certain Tuesdays is when I'll be busy doing this, and with this will be certain Thursdays I'll be busy doing this. So I'll see if I might do some streaming because I also work too, as well on Thursday, with a job that I do already. So it's like, okay, so if I'm going to stream, I don't know if I'll stream Thursdays. I don't know. I have to figure that out. So it's possible I might not be able to stream on Thursdays. Well, certain Thursdays, because it's not every Thursday. So certain Thursdays I won't be able to stream. That might be something, but it's gonna help me improve the stream, help me, with other stuff, doing more work. But it just means I might be certain Thursdays I won't be streaming because I'll be very busy. So that's the other new thing that's happened. So because I know as much as I'm sure everyone here is rich watching and it's just not donating. Or having rich people donate to me or sub to me like all the time. I kind of have to do other work. But I do appreciate what you guys do send, because it does help. I should be getting $100 next month because of what you guys have been doing, so it helps. And again, I understand, not everyone is rich. Not everyone has enough money to even do anything. As I definitely understand that very much. But since I'm not living in my own place that I'd like to live at. And I know I'm no Atrioc or whatever, Destiny or other big streamers, right? Of course, PewDiePie, right? I'm not those guys. Or Ninja. I'm no Ninja. So I'm not making thousands and thousands of dollars off of doing this stuff, but I mean, it would be nice, sure, right? Because then it gives me more freedom to do more creative stuff and whatnot. But you know, it's weird because it'd be nice to have more viewers, but I kind of like what I've sort of done with the viewers that's been here and having a little, very small community, which is kind of neat. But again, it'd be nice if I could do this, if whatever, as a job. But this is more like even a part-time job. This is more of just sort of me doing things, keep myself sane and preoccupied. But and meeting new people is always cool, and of course hanging out with the people that I've met throughout the years doing this. So, but it just means I gotta do more work. So I'm gonna try to do more of that live streaming stuff. Because eventually I should be able to get a car at some point. If I'm able to do that, then I'll be able to do more of this, which means I'll get more money, but means I might be streaming less. So it's something I'll have to figure out, is how, if I'm able to do it on the same day that I'm also working. But it's all in motion. It's all getting worked out, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm just gonna keep streaming whenever I can, and upgrading and getting things working. But I mean, I'm just I'll just keep going and see what happens. But it just means that I might not be streaming as much as I am now, depending. Again, I'm gonna try to still be able to do it, but it might be certain days I can't because of just doing extra work. But yeah. But no, I appreciate even with JD there cheering one bit. That's you know what? That's good. That's good. I that's all right. You know what? It all counts, right? But no, I appreciate everyone sticking around, because I never thought I'd be doing it for 7 years. I didn't think I'd be doing this and having people watch, like actually watch. I figured I'd just be like, yeah, one person watched and then that's it, and they're gone and whatever. But then having you guys still stick around, even if you guys show up, a couple months later, which is okay because people actually have lives and actually make money to do a lot more things. But it's just it's crazy to think that I'm still able to do this. But, anyways, enough by yapping about that. Just little updates, and sort of showing that I am trying to progress things a bit more. But yeah, let's get some Halo 2. Streamed for too long without Halo 2. Almost an hour already, and I haven't even touched Halo 2. But I just wanted to fill you guys in on some things. But again, as I do change my setup, I will and improve things. I'll let you guys know. Oh, we got Kano72 here. I'm gonna stream next time. Bye. Speaking of viewers that show up every few months, he will still make fun of you if you disappear for a while then reappear. Oh, me do that? Why would he, even if he understands? Well, come on, Kano, I have to. Yeah, it has to happen. Especially when you're a mod. Especially when someone's a mod, and they don't show up, until like, 6 months later. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate you being here. Every so often. Oh, alright. Let's get you. I don't know if you just you missed my tour I did of my setup, and that's what happens. You miss it. I mean, I have it on Discord. I took pictures on Discord. I did do some updates, but it's basically that setup. But you missed it. You missed it. You're gonna have to go back and watch it. But I showed my new setup, what I have. You missed it. I'm just saying. I'm in college. That's no excuse. Learning? Why would... Whatever. I was lurking watching. Okay, alright. At least you're lurking. I'm okay if you lurk. That's alright. I do understand. See, I didn't even go to college. That's also a problem. I forget where I left off, but let's just go where I left off. But, anyways. But yeah, no, I didn't even go to college. I was going to, and then the place I was going to go for college got bankrupt, but then magically didn't get bankrupt. It was weird. I found out later it actually didn't get bankrupt, even though I sent in my letter and everything to get in, to apply, and then like, oh, sorry, we're bankrupt. And I saw it on the news and whatever, and I'm like, oh crap, okay, well, okay. I guess I won't go to any college or anything like that. It was a film school, okay, so let's be honest with that. It was a film school, wasn't a regular college, so, but they went bankrupt, but then I found out later, years later, that, oh, it actually, they got money anyways, and they weren't bankrupt. I'm like, oh well. So at least you're able to even go to a college and learn things. Anyways, I'm gonna have some of my Nutella because it's been sitting there staring at me saying, why aren't you eating? So I may be streaming a bit longer than I thought. That's okay. People actually showed up and watched. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know sometimes. I might just do this and no one's here and I'm just like, alright, I'll just play Halo 2. So I don't know.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Alright, anyways. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more upgrades for things. Use the turn. Oh, thank you for telling me how to turn. Oh.
Sealed pressure doors.
But, yeah, because I did want to get what's called the M Classic, which is supposed to actually help improve, it's supposed to help improve, like, it's supposed to be like a graphics card, basically. A portable USB-sized graphics card to help improve the quality of how things look, especially retro games. So it's like $100 and something, like $130, $40, something like that. But it's supposed to help things out. So I'm like, okay, I might get that. But that's, I might have to wait a bit for that, because I do want to get my Steam Deck, and if I have any chance of getting that, I kind of have to save my money, so. I was hoping to get that this month, but that's not gonna happen. But anyways, actually, I'll briefly show you what I'm talking about. Which is, woo, there it is, M Classic. Let's actually, oh yeah, whatever. Text, and, so yeah, it's like, it's HDMI here, HDMI, out, and then HDMI in, yeah, so, or this is out, this would be in, whatever. You plug it in here, and then you oh no, right, so it's going reverse. So yeah, you plug this into wherever the game is, right, the console itself, and then you have an HDMI cable going out. And the idea is that it's supposed to actually, it says for PC games too, but it's like, yeah, it's basically a graphics card that's in this size of a thing, and it's supposed to actually upgrade Fortnite, but as well as other, like, Xbox, PS3, Nintendo 64, you know, GameCube, and others. But I'm obviously mainly going for, but yeah, so it's powered, you plug it in, and it's supposed to completely make things better. But yeah, see, it even has upscaling, depth of field, don't know what that would mean. I guess to change your depth of field? I don't even know. Image sharpening, color processing, anti-aliasing, no lag processing. So it's basically a processor and graphics card and whatever, just in this. So I would like to use it on Halo 2 and other original Xbox games, to definitely make it look better. Because right now there's kind of a dithering effect on whenever I do play it. Here, I'll go back to it. There's a bit of a dithering effect, like diagonally here, just slicing it. I mean, it looks okay, but obviously it'd be nice if it looked better. But, oh goodness. Alright. But yeah, so eventually that's also a thing I want to get, to help with the retro gaming stuff I have, aka just the Xbox, because everything else has its own stuff. Like with the, there's some Xbox, original Xbox games that are backwards compatible for Xbox 360 and Xbox One, so. And certain ones on 360 work okay. Most of them, they have some issues, like Halo 2. So if I'm playing Halo 2, I play it on the original Xbox. If I'm playing OG Halo 2, not the Master Chef collection.
Stand by.
But oh yeah, there's gonna be some swearing. It's coming up right now, and yeah. Anyway,
front, big ones in the back. Good luck, Cairo.
I have the disclaimer going, but I'm like, this is where it starts. Oh, they're coming.
On that bulkhead.
They're gonna be
That
here.
door opens. Let them.
Okay. But yeah, so you know, I'm gonna be trying to do things, upgrade things, progress things. You know.
Got it!
Right.
Got another contact.
Oh, up a tub. Looking at the sound too. I think it's loud enough, right? It's weird now because I have this different setup. I have to
I need a squad in habitat.
remind myself where to look at things. Because I was so used to looking here and then there for like chat and stuff. But now I have to look here for chat and look here. But I also have it, like, well, as you saw on my tour, I have the tablet of the stream right here. I'm actually listening to it with this Bluetooth earpiece. So that I can hear the stream, make sure I'm not muted or anything, which happens a lot. So yeah, I could also look there, but I'll have to swap these when I get it working, because it's better if I look there instead of looking here. I don't know, I think it looks better from looking this way for chat. But hey. But yeah, so and that's the thing, because I have like ideas for like a bunch of stuff I want to upgrade, to change, and to do, but if I just keep saying I'm gonna do these things but then not actually do anything, nothing's gonna happen. So I'm like, all right, you know what, I don't have my full setup that I want. I'm just gonna start with the bookcase and having it so I can put all of my consoles and gaming stuff there, have it as my TV stand as well, things like that, and then just slowly fix it and make everything good, because I can't afford to buy it all at once and just set it all up, you know. So
Right behind you.
again, I'm no PewDiePie. You know, I'm no Aatrox. I'm no ninja. But you know, I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm just some guy on Twitch. As well as YouTube, I guess, now. Well, I mean, I'm streaming live on Twitch, but I'm uploading on YouTube. Though I have been thinking of doing streaming, doing one stream on Twitch and then another stream on YouTube.
They're angry enough already.
Potentially, as a thing. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do, if I'll do anything different. It'll just be like another gaming stream, but just, you know, on YouTube. So I might do like an early stream on Twitch, and then I'll do a late stream on YouTube, or an early stream on YouTube and a later stream on Twitch. For some days, I don't know if I don't know. Like, I'll mostly stream on Twitch, but I might try it out. Oh, there's also an issue that happens where I need to get a better adapter from original Xbox to HDMI, as well as it processing better.
Face look like a squid, I'd be angry too.
So I am gonna get another thing that is original Xbox video cable to HDMI, so that it's not going from component cable to a little box, and then from the box going to HDMI.
More coming.
Hopefully that will fix this issue, but who knows? Who knows?
Attention. We have 4
Hey, check it out. The Malta's already driven up his board.
Malta, what is your status? Over.
We're retreating. We
They're
won.
retreating! We won!
Maybe I've played this game a couple times. Maybe. Ooh. Oh yeah, and you see it kind of like just dither and dissolve away. So I think that's partially because of what that could be how it was originally, but it might be because of just my, the cables I have are not the best. And the way I've have it to HDMI is not the best, so. Oh, hello.
All hands, brace for impact.
Oh yeah, so I can get the pistol here. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is.
Damn 4 foot nothing!
Oh, that's grenades. Alright.
Don't make them.
Come on, where's the pistol? I knew there was a pistol. Oh, wrong one. Actually, would that be better? Yeah, that would be better. Alright.
Alert. Hostile companies report Mac Bay.
Oh.
Nice, Steve.
Whoops. Oh, But, you know, the cool thing about playing it on the MCC, though, the Master Chief Collection of Halo 2, and even the other Halo games, especially really on
Uh-oh. Hey, they're leaving the
playing it on the computer, is because of mods. Because thankfully, 343 Industries has allowed
Explosion came from inside
people
the
to do mods on that game.
The Covenant must have brought something with them. A bomb.
And they've done, and there's someone who's actually went into the original like Halo 2 beta and alpha testings of what the developers you know, Bungie back then making Halo 2, what they kind of wanted or were trying out for the full version of the game, like in some of the trailers and some of the different different showings in E3 and different conferences or whatever showing the game. They had different versions, having like the battle rifle was different. It was one shot, like a DMR. It wasn't a burst. It was different. And like other things they wanted, like they wanted you to be able to pick up a turret gun and use it and stuff like that. And someone's actually went into those gaming assets and is bringing it into a mod for Master Chief Collection on PC for Halo 2, which I thought was really cool. So all the different cut content, different cut weapons,
We don't have
you know, different vehicles maybe and stuff like that. Like, just a bunch of stuff, and I thought that was really cool. So that's something I may, you know, whenever I get a good computer to play with and play games on and stream, I actually would like to stream those mods, because that's pretty cool. That's kind of awesome, I gotta say. I was looking at that recently. I was like, oh, that's yeah, that's what I want to try that out. Oh,
The hell out of my
oh, where's the Inviso?
Ah!
Where'd you go? He's somewhere. He's somewhere, I'm pretty sure. There you are. Oh, you don't even. There. Ooh. Ooh, okay, I get it. Calm down. Oh. Woo! Alright, now I know what to do. Come on, where is it? Aha! Gotta get the shotty. Yeah, also someone was bringing in Halo 1 assets. Like Halo 1 weapons, you know, vehicles, the armor of Master Chief. They're putting it in Halo 3. And like the animations of the weapons and of when you're holding weapons and reloading and stuff, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. Even the sounds, right? I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Like, and stuff like that. So those are the things I would like, you know, where the MCC is really good at. But to be able to play the original games on the original system is, I don't know, there's something to that. Mainly because, you know, the Master Chief Collection is all taking stuff from the PC versions of Halo 1 and 2. So there is a lot of glitches and extra things that changes the game and how it plays. Like, it actually is different. It's a different game. Even though it looks the same and has a lot of the same stuff, but, like, certain things are not the same. From, like, because it all started with Halo Anniversary, because they did, you know, Halo from the PC version, done by Gearbox. And then, Halo 2 Anniversary was, the Windows Vista version of Halo 2. Halo 2 Vista. So, you know, it's not exactly the original, because those ports over to PC were changed too, and they have their own issues, and a lot of the issues are because they used it for the anniversary versions. They're in the MCC, and they're slowly trying to fix those, but it's like, you know, they should have I guess it would be a little bit harder to take the original Xbox version and then make it into PC, whereas there's already a version that's been done, even though it kind of, you know, isn't the best in some ways, they still use that version, but I'm like,
Not a lot of time on the clock, Chief.
they could have just, you know, Cortana, shush. They could have, you know, done more effort and just took the original Xbox games and
I was almost on
put
board
them
for
to
the
their own versions on the PC,
We're on
but
it.
oh well. So really, it's, you know, playing it on the original systems is just better. It's just better. Especially Halo 2, because I mean, again, well, Halo 2 MCC is better. But the Halo 2 on 360, there was a lot of issues there for the emulation. Like, it just did not work well for a lot of things. So, you know, it's just better. If you're playing, like, the original stuff, and of course you don't have the menus, you don't have the user interface. If you're playing MCC, you know, you don't have all the very specific stuff they made for each specific game, like, you know, Halo 1's menu, then Halo 2, and Halo 3, like, all their menu systems are all have their own unique music, you know, setting, atmosphere, just in the menu. And you don't really get that with the MCC, so you kind of lose some of that stuff, so, which kind of sucks, but, and that's where if you get the original system, it's all there. You know. Oh yeah, this guy's always stuck here. You know, just kinda there. Or is it that one, or is there someone else? I think it might have been. Oh no, there he is. So there was that guy was hiding, but yeah, there's the sea. He's just stuck. He's just there. He just stares at you sometimes. But sometimes he'll get to you, but most of the times he's just there. Oh. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Woo! See, you have to provoke him a bit, but he kind of gets stuck there. But it's okay. It's fine.
Sir, boarders have breached the fire control center. They have a bomb.
Can you defuse it?
Also, with the MCC version,
Bomb, double time.
And I think, the Halo 2 on 360, there is no updated version. I think you would have to manually do the updates the same way. Anyways, because they did some updates for Halo 2. They did patch stuff later on, but I think you were able to download them from online, because that was a new thing. Like, downloading patches on a console. You're like, what? For, like, yeah, Xbox games to have a patch to be downloaded from the internet. Like, oh, what? That really wasn't a thing. So, but yeah, so I think they did that, but they also gave it with the disc, thankfully. Because if you did want to update it, you actually have the Halo 2 multiplayer map pack. Which comes with the update for Halo 2 because of the multiplayer maps. They work well with the new update and are kind of made for having the updated version of Halo 2. So they're like, in order to play these maps, you have to have the update of Halo 2. Because of that, it came with the actual game. It's like the DLC stuff itself. So, which means, like, thankfully, because of course the fact that they shut down these servers means you can't just update them, right? You can't update Halo 2, but it's okay because there are certain neat things and goofy things in just the original straight up Halo 2. Because again, the Master Chief Collection version of Halo 2 is the updated version. There was a thing called BXB, where if you hit B, then X, and then B again, you kind of melee really quick, such as this. So sometimes in multiplayer, you'll have people doing this a lot, and to quickly, yeah, like even just hitting BXB, you have to be like really quick, BXB, and it like cuts it. But if you just take two fingers on the controller, right, and then just do this, it quickly does it. So you have to, but that's where if you change your controls, which I think you could, yeah, you change like your button layout and stuff to make it easier for you to do the BXB thing. So you just be in multiplayer, just going.
First echelon, you're with me. Blanket those cruisers. Take them out one by one. Second echelon, keep those carriers
but yeah,
busy.
so
Registering all.
it's so, yeah, of course there's like sword flying and stuff. So let's try this, see how it works.
Loud.
It probably works better with actual, like maybe elites or something, and not flying drones. They're shooting at me. But yeah, but like sword flying, sword canceling, stuff like that. Where like, if you do a specific cancel move when you're swinging the sword, it actually makes you fly to whoever you targeted on. You like lock onto them, just go whoop, and you just fly.
Form up. Follow my lead.
So they kind of wanted to fix that, but you know, again, because of this being an original game, it's in there.
The first carrier completely ignored us.
So I might just finish this mission and then I'll end the stream because, you know, it's a bit late for me. I'm a bit tired, but I just kind of want to update you guys on sort of the setup I have now. When I'm a little bit more proud of actually showing, unlike the setup I had, which is kind of a mess. But again, it's just I'm slowly starting it, to progress it, to change it, to make it better. And cleaning the rest of my room, organizing the room better again, but it's a slow process right now. Because again, I can't afford to get everything right away and just do it all in a day, you know? I can't really do that, so. Is it just me, or is there actually, like, weird audio issues happening right now? Because I hear crackling, which I'm sure is probably... I don't know if that's an HDMI thing or if it's just my converter thing. I may unplug things, but if that's been going on the whole time, I apologize. I did not notice this, but that's okay. Let me just... Because it's definitely the game itself. It's not me. That's kind of... Well, it did do some goofy things, so... So hopefully this will fix some of that. No, I still hear
There
it.
are quite a few elites guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
A little bit, but anyways, you can definitely see there's some goofiness going on for the visuals of, like I said, that dithering sort of effect, but it's like diagonally. Anyways, but yeah, so, but yeah, so again, hopefully when I I definitely will be getting that other adapter going from original Xbox to HDMI. It is also a cheaper one as well, but at least hopefully it'll be a little bit better. But then once I get the M Classic, it should really solve all these issues, I hope. Ooh, I almost did. BXB, 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 BXB. Whoop. And there we are.
Meet inside your head now.
I'm some of my Nutella.
How much time was left?
You don't want to know.
Cairo, this is an Emberclad. The carrier shield is down. I'm in position and ready for immediate assault.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give
They're really trying to push the
Permission
Xbox with
granted.
this, and then... Oh boy. You kind of see them a lot of popping in stuff. Oh, that's good. That's funny. But a lot of popping in of textures and stuff. It's kind of going... Bloop.
I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy.
So,
So,
stay
here.
Unfortunately for us both,
Both. I
I
like
like
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Just one question. What if you miss?
I won't.
know why it's crackling like that. Was it because it was? I don't think it was crackling before. Could be wrong. Anyways. Because I can hear it in the stream here. I was like, ooh. It's like at certain volumes. Because I don't hear it on the TV. That's why I'm like, weird.
For a brick.
Well, you know what? I said I may end the stream like after this, but I'm like, I kind of want to play a little bit of the the next mission, because I do like that mission too. It is 12:07 though, p.m. Eastern time, so I'm just gonna see if I can fix that little audio issue, but we'll see.
Regret. Regret. Regret.
Catching.
Any idea what it means?
Dear humanity.
I just unplugged it. Alright, so while that's frozen on Miranda, let's do this.
Kilo 2-3 is hot.
Let's hope all the audio's fixed.
Roger, Recon.
It's your call, Sarge.
We're going in.
Get
Tactical Marines!
Master Chief, get aboard that carrier. Secure the Prophet of Regret. This is the only place on Earth the Covenant decided to land. That Prophet is going to tell us why. 30 seconds out.
Sounds like it's fixed.
Whoa.
Yeah. I also need a new capture device for showing the gameplay. I need a lot of things. But that's okay. That is fine.
Hey, wake up.
Shake it off, Marine.
Hey, wake up.
Clear the crash site. Go, go, go.
I'm getting a random call. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore that call right now. For now, I will have to answer it at some point, but that's okay. I'm a bit busy streaming. So good here. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the other thing was the skull stuff, is that once you pick up a skull, it's activated right away. Which again, it's nice to be able to choose when it's activated in the MCC, but there's something about just picking it up and it just, there it is, it's on, it's activated. I wish they kind of kept that too, like give you the option, like if you pick up the skull, it activates that skull's modifiers or whatever effects instantly. I do like that it's just, oh boy, it just automatically oh boy.
Oh, hell!
I like how it just somebody does it. But anyways,
You alright, mate?
I got distracted by a grunt. It's fine. We're good. Oh, oh, that scared me.
Come on, move up! Let's go!
Now, a little effort is all.
Okay. Right. Let's do this, then this. There we go.
Chief, you have point.
If they didn't
So I
know
played
me
just a
here
little bit
before,
more, but
they do now.
again, it is 12 a.m. Eastern time for me, so I really need some sleep, just a bit.
He's over there.
But I do like this level.
Hey, wake up! Grenade! Ah!
Oh.
I loved it! Here it comes! That's the way!
I'm waiting for the jackals in the courtyard. Waiting for that.
doing? Why don't you turn down that song?
Oh, hello. Ooh. No.
We got jackals in the courtyard.
Ah, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. BXP, 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 BXP. Yeah, it doesn't work too well in campaign, but it worked very well in multiplayer. Come on, do it. Right here.
We got jackals in the courtyard.
Oh, really? I didn't know we did. I didn't know. Ooh, whoa. Here we go. Okay.
See, I told you.
Buggers, heading over the rooftops.
Oh. On the roof.
Not as easy as you thought, huh?
Oh, back when you could just dual wield the needler. Oh, and two of them. Yeah, two of them.
Across the street, down low.
Oh, across the street? What? These guys are just coming from everywhere.
Another kill for me.
Just, whoops. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Oh.
Bleed out to filthy alien.
Eyes up! Phantom's back!
Oh no! The Phantom! Oh, I'm gonna drop some guys. He dove into my face. Just like, whoa. Oh. Come on. One hiding or what? What's going on? Ah, there we go. It's like, pretty sure something's supposed to happen here. But then no one shows up. I'm like, oh, I should probably, yeah. Just,
My girl's a little big for that courtyard, Sergeant.
Oh, really?
Good LZ on the other
Hey,
side
don't
of the
do
building.
that.
Meet you there. Over.
Don't shoot at my friends.
Copy that. Someone get a satchel on the gate.
Oh. It's the Unters. Ooh.
Stand back, Marines. Let the chief show you how it's done.
AKA let Johnson shoot with the sniper rifle and tank him out, or just throw a bunch of grenades. Because, yeah, sometimes Johnson will just take them out for you if they're looking the wrong way.
We're operational, ma'am. Barely. Our pilots didn't make it.
Find a hole, stay put. We'll come to you.
I love this music. Always love the music. I'm gonna have to end this soon though, but oh, what is this? Speaking water, it's one of the streams next time by. That elite just Warframe jumped at you. I know, right? You just I'm like, what? What's going on? Oh, but yeah, no, that's.
Sergeant, I need you on that bird.
It's weird because like you can play a game like this so many times and it just keeps surprising you. You know, it just keeps surprising you with the randomness.
Understood. I'll
And
keep
it's just
an eye on
like,
him.
because I've played this since it came out. I've played this since 2004. And there are some things that I'd be playing, you know, even the past couple of years or whatever. I'm just like, this has never happened to me. Well, especially because recently I just got the original Xbox back again. Because years ago I regret it now, but I did get rid of it because of course the 360, being able to play Halo 2 and Halo 1 and certain original Xbox games. I'm like, oh, well, I don't need the original Xbox then. But of course, like, oh, not all games from the original Xbox can be played. I'm like, oh. And so, you know, years later, realizing my fault in not keeping it, I have been able to get one that works, and I've just been, of course, I already had Halo 1 and 2, so I just booted it up, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, it's nothing like just playing on the original system, you know? But again, after all these years, you play it and it surprises you sometimes. It still gives you some surprises. Which makes it fun, like the fact that I can play this over and over again and be like, it's actually different sometimes, with just how the enemies are random and goofiness happens. It's great. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. Hey, don't. That's it. Actually, I might end this. I might finish this level because I know I could potentially finish this quick. I think. Yeah, I think I can. Because we'll be going into the corridor, fighting the guys, fighting the elites and stuff and whatnot, and then I think this is where I get the warthog, and then get the warthog and get the warthog stuff, and I can kind of go past all that. So I will finish this level. I could have went through the rooftops, right? I could have jumped on the rooftops, but yeah. Okay, let's see here. Same, but I played this at cousin's house, right? Actually, well, here's the thing. The original Halo game, when it came out, a friend of mine had an Xbox and had Halo. And I went over his place, and he introduced me to Halo, and I was like, holy crap. And he was also one of those nice friends that didn't skip the cutscenes, so I understood the story. So that was nice of him. But yeah, it was, it's ever since then, it was just like, oh my goodness. You know, I started to play games a lot more because of that. And then, of course, you know, I had gotten an Xbox after that, and then, of course, when Halo 2 came out, I was like... Actually, it was like a day later, because I couldn't get it right away. Like, couldn't get it the day of, I got it a day later. And yeah.
At least put up a little fight.
The other Halos don't even come close for me. Well, it's like, if people ask me what's my favorite Halo, it's like, it's gotta be Halo 2, I don't know. Like, but even get out of the way. Even replaying Halo 1 on here, the original Xbox, it was, because I have the MCC, so I've played all these, but it's just, again, something about playing it on the original system, there's nothing beats it. But, there is something about these two games specifically that really, even Halo 3 was pretty good, but it was good, but it was kind of like, there's a lot of similar things that it had done, that were already done in these games, but, I just, I don't know, yeah. Congrats on the Xbox, bro. Oh, no, like, first I bought one, for, which I realized is probably too cheap of a price. I think it was, like, 25 bucks or something. It was very cheap, let's just say. And I was like, oh, maybe this works. And it kind of did work. Except it couldn't play any games. You were able to play music. You could go through the menus, and stuff like that, but you couldn't actually put in a game and have it play. It would say, like, there was an issue with, like, the hard drive, or no, it said, like, this Xbox needs to be serviced. Call, you know, Microsoft or whatever to service the, to get it fixed or whatever, right? To get a new one. I'm like, okay.
Special delivery from Commander Keys, Chief.
Oh, thanks. But yeah, so I was like, okay, crap. I just spent some money, and it turns out to, I think it was like 20 or 30 bucks, something like that. Anyways. But yeah, I was like, oh crap. So that one I gave to a friend of mine who may be able to fix it. I don't know. He has it now, but he may try to fix it. But then I got this one a little bit more. It was like, I think it was 150, I believe. But I'm like, okay, 150, and this is actually at a flea market. And the guy's like, yeah, I tested it. It works. It's perfect. It plays games. It actually works. And I'm like, all right. And then he even tested it before he gave it to me. And then of course I put it in here, and then I play it, and boom, Halo 1 and Halo 2 both work. And I'm like, all right, I'm happy with this. I am okay.
It's full of rats.
And then I just did a whole stream of playing all the original Xbox games that I had, and there was a couple that I bought because, over at that flea market, that vendor, because he has a bunch of original Xbox games, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to go back and actually get some games now, because this works, so I'm happy about that.
I know, but it does help explain.
Halo is my first FPS game. Plus the story and everything makes it real special. Oh yeah, no, like I was a PC gamer, whatever. Like I had, what was it, Cyberspeed, and then I had NHL 98, because this was back when, you know, the Windows 10 wasn't there yet. We had, Windows 98, and then it was, I think it was either 98, I think it was Windows 98 I had. Windows 95. But then there was, of course, Windows XP, which was the next one. I didn't have Windows Vista. But then I got Windows 7. And then later I upgraded to Windows 8. And then later I got... I think I did have Windows 7. I think so. I remember... I think it was Windows 7, but you could upgrade to Windows 8. Which I did, and then of course you could upgrade from Windows 8 to Windows 10. So,
The Covenant must be trying to
but yeah, so it's mostly PC, Windows 95, with the NHL 98, Cyberspeed. I think I had Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. And I didn't have too many games. I don't think I had any more than that, really. There was some other games, but that was mostly it. But then, yeah, when my friend who introduced me to Halo, when it came out, I was like, okay, I want to play this. Of course, I found out that there was a port for Halo 1 later. When on PC, I played the demo, and I just kept playing the demo because I didn't have an Xbox at the time. And then later when I got the Xbox, of course I got Halo 1. And then when Halo 2, again, like a day later, when Halo 2 came out, I got that. And I think I kept renting games. That's what was the big thing, was renting game discs. Just renting them. I think it was GameFly was one of the spots that we had just kept renting from the a convenience store in one of the towns nearby. You could just rent games at convenience stores. Imagine that. But yeah, so that's mostly what I did for Xbox. But that was the thing. I had Xbox, but I think I had a PlayStation 1 first because it was one of my brother's friends was getting a PS2, so he I think he sold us
Blew right through us.
PS1, so I had that. I think that was technically my
Rockets
first
can do
console,
things.
but then yeah, as soon as I was able to get it, I got an Xbox. Man, this music, I know, right? I remember renting games at Blockbuster. Yeah, when that was a thing. But yeah, no, like, again, the music in these, it was like,
Sarge.
it was crazy because it was like Cyber Speed
the hell outta
had some
here.
cool music,
Get Marine.
and then Blast Chambers
Then listen up.
had cool music too, and I was like,
Gonna jump in this
whoa,
tank.
these games could have this kind of this
And
like
blow
really
up
cool
any
music
inhuman
that,
son of a
of
bitch.
course, back
I'm enough to
then
get between him
you were able
and
to
the
put in the
Grid.
game disc
Pull
in your
yourself
computer
together.
and just, or even on a
about
CD
that
player,
crap?
and play
We
the
all run
music
the same
straight off
basin.
the game.
They're tough, but they ain't
Of course, now you
invincible.
have record
With the
labels
Master Chief,
and
you'll know what to do.
it's sold
Yes,
in,
sir,
in
Sergeant.
albums and
Thanks for the
whatever.
tank.
But back then, that wasn't a thing until like basically Halo,
Oh, I know what the...
where it really was like, oh, let's actually release the soundtrack as a separate thing from the game. I'm gonna take a break here from this, and end the stream because I'm really tired, and I had gotten a call, and I'm gonna have to see what that's about. But yeah, no, like it was, and then of course, again, playing Halo, and then Halo 2, it's like, holy crap, these games can have really good music. And just, it's crazy, so. But yeah. GG, man. Good hanging out with you. Yeah, no, good hanging out with you. Speaking Waters. Hopefully you will follow. I do have other socials here. You can see Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, of course. Of course. I've been trying to do a little bit more with my social media. Twitter, I've been doing a little bit more. Not too much Instagram, but I'm trying to do that. But yeah, no, I upload these streams to YouTube, or if there's any highlights and clips, and I kind of do that for stuff. I've been trying to do other content, like maybe like reviews on games or something, or just opinions or my thoughts about certain games, and sort of making a whole like edited video about it. So, but you know, I'm starting to do some extra work now. Give me some monies. So, which kind of takes up my time, of course, but hopefully I'll be able to work on some of the stuff I want to do. But yeah, no, it's, now that I'm able to play, like, I even bought one of the games I did rent, and I actually enjoyed, even though it's kind of goofy, I did enjoy it. Where is it? Come on. Enter the Matrix. I remember renting this game and playing it, and it's just like, holy crap, it's the Matrix. But they actually had the story from the movies, and putting it as like the story is meant to be a part of the movies in the storyline and everything. So I was like, that was cool. And it's the Matrix, come on. But it's like that, and then of course I kept Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 for Xbox. So I've been kind of going through some of these, and I actually want to do a full like Halo marathon where I play Halo Wars, Halo Reach, and then Halo 1, I'll play OG Halo 1, and then OG Halo 2, right? Like this on the original Xbox. And then Halo 3, then Halo 4, oh yeah, Halo 3, but then Halo 3 ODST, or Halo 3 ODST first, and then Halo 3, and then Halo 4, and then I want to do Spartan Assault and Spartan Strike. I will do those, because I have those. And then I'll do like Halo 5, and then I'll do Halo Wars 2, and then Halo Infinite. I will do all those. Those are all modern classics. I know, right? Right? But anyway, so, and I also might want to do another, like, playing a bunch of original Xbox games stream, like, just trying to beat each game and still stream. I want to do kind of neat stuff like that at some point, but, you know. Anyways. But yeah, I have some friends in real life that do stream on Twitch. You go check them out. I'm gonna have to start putting in because I do have it so it says follow my IRL friends on the overlay, which has been made by a follower, the Legendary Falcon, which I appreciate, of making all these overlays and all this stuff with the snow and everything, and allowing me to make the stream look better than it used to look. But I might start putting in my some of my friends like Frozone, who is here, or JD Dixon. He streams on YouTube, which I will be playing probably Halo Infinite. I guess today because it's Friday now. But if you just search up JD Dixon, Dixon, you'll find him. He's been doing like a lot of Minecraft stuff, Halo stuff. He's been doing 7 Days to Die, and just a bunch of other games. He does vlogs. He does music and stuff. So check him out. But yeah, I need to do that. I need to update some of that stuff. But yeah, anyways, so I'll probably be playing Halo Infinite with JD for my next stream. Because what I try to do is that he'll stream it on YouTube, but I also show his gameplay on mine while he's streaming. Kind of show like the two different perspectives. But it's been kind of messing up my my computer. It doesn't like it when I'm streaming and having all this stuff open. So I need a new computer for that kind of stuff for streaming. But anyways, so for the rest of the week, I don't know what I'll be doing, but I'll figure it out. Figure out something. But yeah, so again, just follow me on Twitch or subscribe to my YouTube, whatever. You can kind of see when I'll be streaming, or if you missed one, you can just watch it as well. I archive everything on YouTube, so you can just go through all of my streams for the past 7 years, and yeah, go through all. I played a variety of games, so yeah. Anyways, enough my yapping about that. So that's gonna be it for me for now. So thanks guys for watching, and thank you again, Speaking Waters, for joining and sticking around. Wasn't sure who was all gonna show up for this, but there we go. But yeah, anyways, thanks guys for watching, and hope to see you guys later.